coming in off the bench with the addition this year of Iguodala.
Yeah, really had a slump for a couple of months, though. And if you look at the year as a whole, I would say it was a disappointment.
Night 4 games.
Yeah, if they can win 2 more, Stu, they'll reach the 50-win mark for the first time since 93-94. Yet the fan base, they've had 4 lead changes already here in the first few minutes.
You know, it's important when you don't have a real rim protector, you have to be able to level people off. Carl's Camp will show you how, if you move the basketball, how you get opportunities, as it's Marshall to Meeks and Meeks to Kelly for the open triple. Nice job to play there by Steph Curry. Again, just showcasing all of his ball handling and skills on the offensive end.
You do realize out of the University of Utah and Australia, 2 of the 3 on the road. They will tie the franchise record for road victories in the year with 24 is Kendall Marshall
from the corner.
As David Lee missed the tip-in. So from beyond the arc, that's their first. Biggest lead of the game, 22-16. But
especially Jordan without injury, because he's been playing extremely well, especially shooting the ball.
Yeah, shooting nearly 46%, 45.8% from beyond the arc. Farmar trying to toy right there with Curry. Here's Calvin getting aggressive all the way, scores! Joakim Noah, Al Horford, number back in 2007 from Gator team. In the corner, Nick Young, up and in.
They'd be at the line, but only 1.3 on the shot clock.
Make a quick move and shoot. Actually a catch and a shot and a score for Farmar right at the buzzer.
And let it go down sweet. Catch, raise up, knock down the jumper. We've played 1 quarter, and we have a tie ball game, 26-all.
Bazemore, who's played really well for the Lakers, but is done for the season with an injury, was part of that trade. Marshawn Brooks is in uniform tonight.
Talked about spinning and everything else, working on David Lee. David did a pretty good job of staying in front. He tried to beat him baseline, did one pivot, another pivot, and turned himself around.
Diligently on it. He's become a little bit better. He's in better shape this year, too. But still, he's a soft target when you're attacking.
Talking about 2 years.
I need to keep reminding you. I'll write it down. Here is Nick Young. I'll draw pictures then. Here's Jordan Hill.
The thing for others is Crawford is a scorer. He's looking to create something for himself.
That's a good tip in by Sacre.
Look to be aggressive offensively. Lakers are a lot more of a guy that looks for his teammates.
And part of the radio team with John Ireland for the Lakers, Michael Thompson, former great Laker.
Dunk.
He in play each order, Jordan. Little back cut to Wesley Johnson. Pull up from 5. And Wesley Johnson.
Yeah, Jordan Hill, he came out real aggressive offensively. And when he's got that 15, 16-footer working, he can be real effective because he likes to do a lot of his work in the paint. But he's been catching it, facing up, and shooting that jump shot. 5 out of 11, 12 points, 6 rebounds. So, yeah, Jordan Hill came out very aggressive on the offensive end. He's leading them in scoring, but he's also taking quite a few shots for Jordan from the perimeter as he's faced up and he's knocked down his first couple. So I think he says, hey.
Or from beyond the arc.
Well, the Lakers need both their starting guards to have off nights, and right now Steph Curry isn't.
That's a good little move by Wes Johnson.
Here he's not getting all the same opportunities with the addition of Iguodala.
Double figures of 3 of the last 4 games. And that's going to go off the glass. 6th spot as far as the lottery and the ping pong balls and the worst record in the league. And only 1 loss, though, separates Bay and them in Utah. Blake on its way. Long shot, long rebound. Meeks ahead of the pack as he broke free and he scores. Okay, looking to dish and finds Nick Young. Little isolation, 1-on-1 over Crawford. Those 2 were teammates in Washington State. Steve Blake and Nick Young going at each other. Pull up, Nick Young. Here's Farmar alone, set, fire. He gets it. Acquired from Boston mid-January. Marshawn Brooks was in that trade. Marshawn on the Laker bench. Tipped up and in. 4th assist. 95-74. Biggest lead of the game. 21 points. Young for 3.
I mean, only because I'd hate to see him get injured. Personal stats.
Yeah, looks pretty comfortable sitting on the bench right now. Former team.
Yeah, 5 out of 8. He's got 13 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds in 23 minutes.
Yeah, we're not saying it's right or wrong, but Steph Curry is back in the game, and we should have known better, Stu, because remember in the preseason, Mark was playing his starter.
You're going to do that. You bigs have to vacate the paint, come up to the free throw line, and bring their man with them.
Nick Young, he's breaking some ankles. Going to the basket. Now Nick coming back the other way. Down the middle he goes. Scooping up and in. Now 103.89, which is pretty monumental. There's Young. Crossover. Rise up over Barnes. Swaggy P. He's entertaining. One of the bright spots for this fan base this year.
Yeah, the fans absolutely love Nick Young. And with 2:52 to play, Nick on a little bit of a string here, running his point total to 24 in 25 or 28 minutes. Because Nick Young has all of a sudden gotten on fire as he's knocked down some big shots here, or I should say big shots, knocked down some shots. So, Nick, guess what? I know you had a pregame meal, but you're going to have to eat just a bit more because you're our Subway sub of the game. So your after game meal will consist.
Golden State's going to win after a nice bounce back game. Nick Young, bench points. Stolen away, Farmar. It's a 3-on-2. Farmar, middleman, right side. Young, good pass. Good unselfish pass to the streaking Wes Johnson, who scores.
Minute and 2 on the game clock as our Carl Scam shows the transition and a nice pass by Nick Young.